Welcome, students. A student sent me an email and asked for more explicit or precise instructions on how to execute the capstone for Word Chapter 1. So I've made a new video on how to do that. Okay, let me try to make it very clear. I have now signed on to my IT lab. I have a series of items in the left-hand column, as well as the welcome message to my IT lab for Office 2019. And Office 2019 is the same as 365. Although yours in the left-hand column does not look like mine, you should have course materials. And when you click on it, you should see Getting Started with My IT Lab, Technology in Action, and Word. Technology in Action and Word are your two textbook items that we're covering in Word 1. If I double click on the folder for Word, I see Word Chapter 1, Introduction to Word, Organizing a Document. I click on the folder again and I see a number of entries that you could or could not have participated in, and many of the people in the class figured out how to do the simulation training. But now, and I've already told you, no points, and ignore the mid-level exercise, which is simply an example. So we're going to attack Word Chapter 1 Capstone Space, the Space Camp. I click on that and I get steps 1, 2, 3, and 4. I want to start by downloading materials into some specific folder so I know where they are exactly. I click Download Materials. I see an instruction file, the actual beginning document, and another document that before the whole process is over, I will add family to the Word Chapter 1 Space Camp document. Yes, you do have the option to download all the files. They will come down in zip format, and then you have to know how to unzip them. So I typically recommend at this point that students download the individual documents and put them into a file. Let's say you've done that. Let's say I have done that. Well, an important point here is you better have Word 365 on the computer that you downloaded it to, because you're going to need that to process this file. Follow the instructions. Okay. I recommend that for you, those of you who are new, you print them out on a piece of paper. Okay. They're going to be downloaded as a Word file. In my own case, I've downloaded the instructions and put them into WordPad, which comes on most every PC. So there are the instructions, 1 through 14. All done. Okay. So between 2 and 3, you should have executed steps 1 through 14, and now you click Choose File. You have to remember where your file is, right? You put them into an explicit place, and mine are in the Word folder, Capstone, and there it is. And I click Open, and I say, okay, Upload. And now I click number 4, Submit for Grading. For whatever reason, it says kudos, meaning great job. Your file has been submitted for grading. Close assignment. For whatever reason, on my browser, I cannot close the assignment, so I just close this window. Now, typically what I do is nothing is showing up yet. So I'm going to go back to main menu, course materials. I'm giving it, 10, 15 seconds to grade the project. Course materials. Hello. I clicked it again. Course materials. Waiting. Okay, here it comes. I go back to Word Chapter 1. Says I have a 97% and I've had one submission. Okay? I'm a happy camper. Well, maybe I'd like 100%, but I don't have it right now. And that's what you have to do. Those are the steps you have to take. The steps are in the instructions. The possible points are on the right-hand side of the instructions. If you click these three buttons, say View Submissions, you can get a more detailed look at why you scored, what you scored, and what you have to work on. And that's the end of how you do it. Instructions for getting hold of the capstone material, taking the steps to process it, and sending it back to Pearson. Thank you very much.